Do you like this light on my mouth? So you can focus on what I'm saying. So I just finished chapter 18 at just sitting in the car waiting for my kids. And there's a lot that flipping happened. Let's just, Draconis showing up, which I've been waiting for that to happen since meeting him in Memories of Ice. I thought, well, eventually he's going to have to come out. Wasn't sure how that was going to happen, especially with regard to like the whole loophole thing, but that was awesome. The Barghast are like all dead, so I guess I don't have to remember the names anymore, so that's like a silver lining. Talking Tools thing is still so awesome. Carcanis, we have a bunch of Leosin that are like stuck, sort of like the Jade statue people are stuck. Man, there's light on my face. Maybe if you can have it on my eye. That they're stuck, like the. Do you know what this looks like? This looks like an old like movie from the 50s where they just like would light up the face. Anyway, the Leosin are stuck, so maybe that's why we don't see like armies and armies of Leosin. Carcanis is interesting. I can't wait to get to those books and why Carcanis is like this. I mean, maybe as soon as the Mother Dark kind of turned her back on the people, it just kind of like sapped the dark or the energy or whatever out of the place. But she's back. And Sandalith Drew Corlat is Corlat's mom. And she's the Queen of Dark, so that would make Corlat like the Princess of Dark or whatever. So are they going to like re-spark this place? The other thing is Icarium. Icarium has like he's sitting on this throne now of this Kachain Shamal thing. Like, is he gonna be like the new, like, is he going to make this like get up like a moon spawn and he's gonna fly around now? I've been waiting to see how that's gonna go. I'm so confused about how that all worked out, and Veed showed up and killed everyone. I must have had that spoiled to me somewhere, or I must have read that, because I knew that Veed died, but for some reason I knew that he was like also maybe watching them. So I must have read that somewhere. But he shows up and kills them all, and it's still confusing if they're all dead, if this is still happening, and now that Icarium is on this thing, is he like re-sparking Kachain Shamal stuff? A part of him is this new set of Warrens. Just wonder what that's gonna mean. But it's clearly a big. It's clearly big. Pretty sure this carriage that showed up. That's not the one inside of Dragnapur. It's either that one or it's like the Trigal thing, and Gruntle went on it, this last one, right? Gruntle might be there, and maybe Mappo would be there, which would be very cool because I'm ready for some more Mappo. Even though Mappo always kind of takes a side seat, even though he's like people's favorite character. It's really about Icarium, I think, but Mappo's still awesome, and I hope we get more Mappo. Confused about some of that stuff, but it was a cool chapter, and I wonder still about this glass desert and if it's like inside of a warren in some way, like if like what are some of the energies and things going on to that, if anything. So now we're gonna have people heading that way, I assume. um Fiddler didn't get a card, did he, during that thing? Can't recall. Quick Ben's gonna be the, he's the magus of dark. Just so many things to still be interested in. Now, one of the issues I have had with it, which is still like it's an issue, but it's not. Like one of the things I love about it is there's just so many things you can latch onto as being the thing you're most interested in, but at the same time you're like, but what is the purpose of all this? Like, where's this going? And usually in series that I read, like pretty early kind of what the big goal is. And I mean, I'm not totally convinced it's just stopping the crippled god, because isn't that a band-aid to some of the issues that got them, that's not really, that wouldn't fix everything, because there's still so many other things wrong with this area, or this world they're in, and the Warrens and these gods, elder gods, that it's like if they tamper with things too much, it's no good. If they do nothing, it's no good. It seems like, it's like, what the heck? How do you fix this? I mean, maybe I'm just talking myself into something that's not there, but it doesn't seem like the crippled god alone, him being gone, is going to fix everything. Like there are other issues as well, right? But that's the thing with this series, where even 8 3/4 books in, almost 9 full books in, I'm still not totally sure where we are going. But I do like, as I liked the dynamic starting in House of Chains of dark and light, now I like this kind of vertical dynamic of the gods and those below, but also old gods and new gods. Like there are a lot of things that are very, very cool. And poor Leozen. Are we to assume that maybe as a Queen of Dark or something, we could maybe get those people freed? That would be cool. Wondered where those guys were. Yeah. So we'll see, and I'm sure we'll see Tool doing some things. Maybe Ganos will show up in this next sub book. I mean, that would totally make sense. I'm sure the next book is going to be Ganos time. More than anything, if I had to guess, it has to be Ganos as kind of the main guy in this last book. But who knows? It'd be very cool if he shows up here as well. The last really cool thing he did, I think, was in Bone Hunters, when he killed like Polale or whoever it was. That was awesome. That was an awesome. I loved Subbook 3, I think, of Bone Hunters. Anyway, I'm gonna end here, and I imagine we'll be done this book. What day is it today? Thursday. Probably by maybe by Sunday or Monday. So talk to you guys real soon.